One day after Carolina Panthers head coach Frank Reich announced that he would be reassuming the primary play calling duties, offensive coordinator Thomas Brown took the podium to address the move that came just 3 games after Brown was promoted. Brown was responsible for engineering the team's first and only winning offensive campaign this season, but will now continue in his previous capacity of assisting Reich on game days in a collaborative effort.
This is a grown man's business, and I'm gonna handle this the same way I will every other situation moving forward, and that's as a grown man. When you talk about like true leadership, the role of a leader is to make people in situations better, right? So I've been that way, committed to that my entire career before being here, since being here, and continue to do that moving forward, right? One thing a leader does not do is tuck his tail between his legs and find ways to run and hide from conflict or adversity. Other than not calling plays, nothing else has changed. I'm still game planning every day. I'm still running install meetings. I still have a big role and responsibility in practice. And as far as falling back on stuff, I was raised by the best leader I know. And so I'm gonna continue to try to find the best ways to lead that I know.
Defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero, who is currently managing a defensive unit without key defenders like Brian Burns and J.C. Horn, spoke to the media on Thursday about meeting the challenge against the Cowboys.
Just especially the ability to make plays on the outside with their receivers. Miami was probably comparable, but this is as good offense as there is in the league. Like we talked about in previous weeks, it's so much about the nature of the NFL is people are going to get hurt, and everybody needs to understand that, players and coaches. And if you're not coaching the bottom part of your roster as much as the top part of it, you're going to get burned.
And quarterback Bryce Young appeared on the injury report for the second time this season when Thursday's report was announced. Young was listed as having a thigh injury, but was a full participant. Tight end Hayden Hurst, still in the concussion protocol, remained out for the second straight day. And cornerback C.J. Henderson, also in the concussion protocol, was out as well after being limited on Wednesday. 7 other players were listed as limited during Thursday's practice, including guard Austin Corbett, Marquise Haynes, and cornerback J.C. Horn, who was just designated to return from IR this week. Linebacker Brian Burns, who suffered a concussion against the Colts, was a full participant in both Thursday and Wednesday's practices, and according to statements by Evero, Burns is trending toward playing this Sunday. That's your Carolina Pro Football Report on ADSN1.com and 730 The Game. I'm Kevin Tolbert.